Hello everybody, my name is Dominic from I Love Fighting, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Hayabusa MMA 7-ounce glove. Now this is the hybrid version and it's also the leather, the Italian full grain leather. It looks a lot like Reeves' glove from Street Fighter. This is one of the reasons why I picked up this glove, because to me it's so iconic. It's hands down the best looking glove I've ever owned, way better than the ones that they give you from Capcom. And it's so good that M. Bison wants to steal them off Ryu's hand. That's how good they are. So, with that introduction out of the way, and don't mind the guy in the back, he's gonna be showing off some of his moves for us. Yeah, hands down, this is arguably one of the best looking gloves I've ever seen. It feels great as well. When you get it out, when you get it for the first time, you're gonna have to give it some time for your hands to get used to it. Here I'm showing you what it looks like after several years of using it. It still looks great. The only thing that's changed on this glove since I bought it, and that was around 2020, is the little emblem, the one with the Hayabusa badge. You can see it right there. That's the only thing that's actually changed. You know, it's got a little few scuffs here and there, but apart from that, it still looks great. Still, and actually over time, as your hand gets used to it, it will only feel better. It's Italian 100% grain leather. Yeah, I'm smelling it. Reason why I'm smelling it is because this glove doesn't stink. Because it's an MMA glove, it's got a lot of air to breathe, so you don't have to worry about it stinking like a boxing glove where they just reek after like a month of training in it. I love this. Oh, look at that spin. Look at it. Oh, wait, he's gonna do something. So yeah, this is me strapping it on. And yeah, this glove just feels amazing. It looks great, it feels great. It's one of the things that I love about this glove, that it motivates me to train. Like some days, I'm just gonna be honest, I don't want to train. You know, you have, you know, your lazy days. But once I see that glove, I'm just inspired to train. It's so good. Now, this is the great thing about an MMA glove. You can do things like go on your phone, look at stocks. Yeah, my stocks are doing bad. You can do a whole bunch of other things with this MMA glove on. But yeah, if you want to, you can, you know, just saying. You could also lift weights. Here I am lifting some 12 kg. Boom, boom, boom. And you can do other workouts like, once I'm done with this workout, and I always put the weights back. That's a must. Always put them back. You can row in. You can do some rowing. Now, the reason why I'm showing you all these different exercises is actually for a reason. And the reason is that when you're doing a circuit, for example, say you got a circuit in your kickboxing gym, or you're just doing it in a commercial gym and you're doing a boxercise class, it's so much better to have an MMA glove like the ones I'm showing you right now, because you can do the circuit, and then when it's time to hit the bag or the pads, you can just go straight into it. You don't have to put on the glove and then worry about punching the bag. It's just straight to it. So that's one of the reasons why, for me, it's just a must-have for anybody in combat sports. And I mean, even if you're a boxer, I think you should have an MMA glove like this, you know. And I think a 7-ounce is probably the best way to go. You don't want to go with like a 4-ounce like what they have in the UFC or the One Championship. So now I'm going to show you and demonstrate how quick it is to put on an MMA glove. Because one thing I notice that people do when they come to the gym, they will spend 10 minutes putting on the glove, let alone, you know, the ones where you have to tie them up. You know, I don't know why people use those if you're not like a professional. But the hand wraps are annoying. I hate hand wraps. I don't go by them. I know a lot of professionals say, yeah, you should do it. I had a coach, his name was Babyface. He trains in near Erith, great coach. He never uses hand wraps, and for me, I hate hand wraps. Actually, there's another reason why I don't use hand wraps. It's because certain gloves, it actually makes it worse to wear hand wraps. I will go on and talk about that later. But the main thing I'm doing right here, if you can see it, I'm clenching my fists. The reason why is because with a boxing glove, you don't really have to clench your fists. You can just, allow your hand to be in that position. But with an MMA glove, you really gotta clench your fist. You really have to. So this is a good way to get used to, say, bare knuckle fighting. Here I am doing the John Jones special, poke. And that's another great thing, or a bad thing. How you want to look at it is because if you're doing like, say, some weird kung fu and the coach is like, eye pokes, this is a great way to practice your eye pokes. You can just practice in the bag. Now what I'm practicing here,
grab his dick and twist it!
Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude!
You twist that dick!
Twist his dick!
Twist his dick!
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, dick twist!
obviously you can do it in a boxing glove, but it's not the same. You can do cry chops, even though I wouldn't do it. And then you can do cry chop into dick twist. Here's a really good thing, is that you can use, when you're doing your clinch work, if you're doing Thai boxing, you can actually grab on easier and swim to go for your knees, for your trips and stuff, when you have MMA gloves on compared to when you have a boxing glove on. Also now I think more days, more companies are going to be using like the MMA gloves for kickboxing. There I'm doing Hadoukens. You know what the crazy thing is? Obviously I got these gloves and they remind me of Ken Ryu, but this is an actual technique that works. If you don't believe me, go check out Jeff Chang. I'll actually put it in the video. Jeff Chang uses this in sparring and it works, which is crazy. I've never seen anybody use it before in a real fight, but Jeff Chang is able to pull it off, so shout out to Jeff Chang. Yeah, so I think if whatever combat sport you do, you need one of these kind of gloves, an MMA glove. But more importantly, this glove is just the best looking glove. It is around £100. You can get the black one, and the black one is £75, but it just doesn't look as good. So you're literally just paying £25 just for that, the material. I think it's worth it because it just looks great, and you're never gonna have to own another MMA glove for at least 10 years. My ones are great. I barely clean them. They smell great. They look great, and yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing build. It is made in China, so don't get it twisted. Just because it says Italian grain leather doesn't mean that it's made in Italy. It's still made in China. Apparently it's actually designed by Americans. I didn't know that. I thought it was a Japanese company, but no, it's made in America. Yeah, so arguably this is what I'm doing. I'm pulling down the guard. Another thing you can do really easily in MMA gloves. Now don't get me wrong, an MMA glove like RDX is going to be great for somebody who's just starting out. But for me, like, I like hitting the bag. I am constantly training, hitting the bag. I might go to an MMA class here and there. It only makes sense for me to invest, say, £100 on a glove that's going to last me many years, over buying a glove that's only going to last me for 2 to 3 years. And I can honestly say, hands down, it's a must-have for me. You know what? I bought this. I've been eyeing this glove up for around a year before I bought it, and it was constantly sold out. Now I've gone on their website, the Hayabusa website. It looks like it's sold out again, because that's how popular they are. You can buy the boxing gloves with the similar style, but I would say they're not as good. The boxing glove there's a huge problem with the boxing glove, and that is it feels terrible to hit a bag. I'll do a review on it depending on how this video goes, but I think this is far superior. Only thing is if you have weak hands, you're gonna have to toughen them up, because using a boxing glove on a bag is really gonna test your strength. For example, I can throw left hooks all day on a bag and not feel any pain, even when I bend my wrist slightly, because I've like conditioned it, and that's been helped through the MMA glove. Whereas I have clients yes, I have clients that throw punches with their boxing glove, and then they feel pain because their hands aren't conditioned to it, and that's only going to be made worse with the MMA glove. But there's some benefits to it, because you're really going to focus on clenching your fist. And I think the main thing is, if you're having problems with the wrist, you probably just need to strengthen it, do some strengthening exercises. There's a whole bunch of strengthening exercises that you can do. The best one I've seen is just using a broom. Real simple. There's a guy called Dominic Sky. I think his name's Dominic Sky. He's got the same name as me. He's amazing, great athlete, and he shows you how to strengthen up your wrist. Great video. So yeah, I'm just hitting the bag. Yeah, what else can I say about this glove? There's nothing else to say. I say go out there, buy the glove once it comes back in stock, and start hitting the bag. It's a great investment. You're gonna use it. If it inspires you to get into MMA, all the better. But just look how good that looks. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. A great thing about that glove as well is that over time, for me, it's just gonna keep on looking better. So yeah, go out, get this glove. It's a great glove. And yeah, that's my review. Take care, like, subscribe, all that stuff, and go out there and train. Have a lovely day.